Hi, I could not wait to get started on this mini album, the Graphic 45 collection of The Night Before Christmas. I've seen a couple of my design team members get their albums made, and I was so excited I couldn't wait. So I've been just working and working and putting this together. The paper is just nostalgic. I love it. It does bring back those childhood memories. So let's get started. On the cover, I did do my album that has the flap for a closure because it's just nice and thick, nice and strong. But I wanted to still have Santa Claus on the front. So I just cut the paper to match. So that part was under the flap. So when you open, you do get the whole scene. And then he was still showing on the front. And on the front, I used the tags and pockets from Graphic 45. All of their products just make everything so easy when putting your albums together. You've got your tags and pockets. The chipboard elements, which I do a lot of glossy accenting. One of my DT members, Alicia, she showed it in her Christmas mini album, and it just makes the chipboards look so much more lush. It just really adds to them. And then you can buy the flowers with Graphic 45, but I've been using my Cricut to make my flowers, and they are a lot of fun to make too. So this is a 3-layer flower, and you just cut them with the Cricut. Then there's just a small technique to them, and you put them on. So on the side is one of those chipboard elements that I've glossy accented, so you can see how shiny it is. And it says handle with care. Let me get my camera up a little bit and see if I can give you a little more of a, there you go, handle with care, without seeing too much of my messy desk. And on the back, I couldn't decide which one to use for the front. So I used one for the front, one for the back. But I did cut off the little saying, the children were nestled all snug in their beds. I like that saying, so I put it on the back. And then the side was Santa Claus on there. And back to our front. So let's go ahead and open our album. This one is very similar, the cover to my Mother Goose album. Now inside I did another one of our chipboard elements, and I did glossy accent it. So it looks like a piece of acrylic jewelry that you would buy, but instead just very simple. Now I left this side plain. The magnets are underneath. I did use the basic gray large magnets. When I did my Mother Goose album, I had put 3 on there, and I thought it was too many, but I was wrong. So I used 2 in this one. It holds pretty well, but I could have used 3. But as you can see, it still snaps nice and tight. So to our front cover. Now, thinking of Christmas, I had a lot of, especially with this paper, memories that kind of went into it. Christmas, I love Christmas, and I love Halloween. So I wanted my front cover to kind of be like a door when you're opening the door, when you're looking through it, as a child. So I put the little knob on, and then it opens up to the story of The Night Before Christmas. And this one's all in green, and on the wording like this, I use the 6x6 paper pads. I love them. They're perfect because they have all the sayings in the red, green, so you can just pick which one you want to use. I just love those 6x6. So right here, I did make a pocket, and I did leave this one without a tag. Number one, my book was getting very thick, and I wanted to be able to, the recipient, to put, what they want in there. So then this flips up. So you have, this is actually almost 7 inches wide, my cover. And then you do have room at the top. So lots of room just right there on the cover itself. And there's magnets behind all my pages. And you can purchase those from me on Country Craft Creations and Hooper on Facebook for a really awesome price. Now, I did something different with my pages. I only have 3 of the pages that are pull-out mats, and I'll show you what I did to the others. So our front one starts with the stockings were hung by the chimney with care, and it flips open, and journaling, and then again more pictures, and I put a little pocket on this page with a little pull out, and did the back plain paper for journaling and memories. And then of course I put this tag here Oops. Oh, and on this one, on the cover for pulling out, so you might want to put the date of what year the Christmas was that you put all of your pictures in. So let me go ahead and close that one. Now, this page will have the pull-out photo mat, and it's blank on the back because I know there's going to be a lot of journaling with the Christmas. Okay, we'll put that away later. Okay, page number 2. Page number 2, again, is one of, these are the, oh, I forgot to mention, this is a cutout from the 12 by 12 paper pack. You'll see I use the 12 by 12, 8 by 8, and 6 by 6. You know, I have a ton left. I'm going to be able to make probably 2 more albums. Okay, so I used on the back, see, this is the 6 by 6 paper pad. So you'll notice the print is a little bit smaller, and it mixes really well with the 12 by 12 print. It's quite larger, so it tones it down a little bit. So I have a magnet closure, and the little mat folds down for journaling and more pictures. And then we've got a pull-out mat also. And it just sits right behind the pull-down pocket. Now, this is what I did different. So every other page is a pull-out mat at the top. Then the opposite pages, I did just a pocket. The reason being is I figured when you get Christmas cards, maybe you've got a new baby, so this is baby's first Christmas, and you might want to slide that card in the pocket instead of a mat. And then we've got the pull-out card that sits in the belly band, and then the little stopper at the bottom. And then this will close so that you can keep your mementos nice and tight inside and they won't fall out. Okay, now on this page, this is one of the tags and pockets that you can purchase with Graphic 45. Isn't that adorable? The little pull-out tag that goes with it. And then this door opens, and we have a mat that goes right inside. Okay, now our next page, again, one of the flowers that I cut with my Cricut. They are so easy. And then this one opens. Also, this page mirrors this page basically, except this one does not have a pocket. And then there's plenty of journaling space. Now this page will have a pull-out mat. Oh, and here's my favorite. So again, Santa Claus. I couldn't cut him. And for those of you that use Graphic 45 paper, it's terrible. It's almost painful when you go to cut some of these pages and you want to use the back side, but you just don't want to cut the front side. So I just did my best to keep him looking like it was all in one piece. And when you open, I put a pocket for some of the cards from the collection. Now these are from the 8 by 8 paper pack, so that kind of shows you the size difference. And it's so fun to mix and match the different sizes. Okay, there we go. Then there's a belly band with a stopper at the bottom and another photo mat. And what I did is I had cut this one to show some of the cutouts in one piece because I love this scene. And then this just fits inside so it won't fall out. And then I did put some little corner pieces on the front, on the bottom of the page. Now this page, this again is one of the cutouts from the 8 by 8 paper pack. And this is just this is one of the little tags from the 8 by 8, and I just made it into a book to fit right inside the pocket. And that will flip open. And then this is another one of the pocket pages that I made. But first, let me show you. It holds this page down. So you've got room here, you have room here, and again, I used the cutouts so that you could journal on these. But that'd be really cute to have the different spots to journal. Then you have your pocket page for keepsakes that can go right inside there. and this flap opens. And then you've got your nice big area. And it just closes like that. And here's a corner pocket with, again, the tags for journaling. You might want to journal what's on the tags. And it just sits closed with the magnets. And 2 more tags from the 12 by 12 collection. And then another photo mat. And then I put the sticker from the collection on the bottom so you can write the date. Okay, this page, this photo frame you can use. So you'll be able to just slide down a photo. It is a little tight, but you can put a picture inside if you want, or you can just leave it plain. And then we have a flip up for pictures. We have a pocket with a photo mat, and I did some stamping with the stamps from the collection. A place for the date or picture explanation, and then a pull-out mat from the side. And again, I did some more stamping. It's not a creature with stirring. Might help if I keep it in frame. I know. Okay. Oh, and then this one will have the pull-out mat. So you will have 3 of the pull-out photo mats, and then you'll have 3 pockets. And some of you know from watching my other books, they get thick. I have got to figure out how to quit making them so thick, but they make so many gorgeous embellishments. I just keep putting them on. So this folds down so you can journal about the picture, and then maybe put the date on the chipboard tag. And on this page, again, we have another pocket for all your keepsakes. And then it just closes shut. And can you hear my dog in the background? She's having a dream, and it's just hilarious. She's about ready to run off in her sleep. Sorry about that noise. So I did a double pocket, some more flowers cut from the Cricut and put together. And then we have 2 mats that just, oh, and I did do stamping on the back with the little stamps from the collection. I have the Christmas paper still available for sale on Country Craft Creations in Hooper. And I do have some of the paper pads, but I have plenty of the single sheets. You can buy the 12 by 12s in single sheet. And I do have the tags and pockets, chipboards. I have everything that goes with the collection still available because this is the brand new collection from this year. So I have plenty of it. And I do have the 12 Days of Christmas on clearance. So you might want to check that out. So here is another one of the tags that go inside of the little pocket. Everything just coordinates so wonderfully. And then I did a little cutout, a little mat, and then I again glossy accented on top of the chipboard. So you can see it almost has that glass-like effect. And then the photo mat just sits down inside here. And again, here's that chipboard element that goes on the back. And that is my Night Before Christmas photo album. And I will be having this one for sale at our craft fair that we're doing. So I was excited to get this done. I hope you enjoyed it, and Merry Christmas.